Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. More and more of the national media is starting to believe the hype. They're starting to buy into this Tennessee football program, and I am here for it. Tennessee is nationally relevant. Once again, we're going into Alabama week, the third Saturday in October. Tennessee versus Alabama. In the national media, the talking heads, they're not talking about Alabama. They are talking about Josh Heupel. They're talking about Hendon Hooker. They're talking about the University of Tennessee. Most recently, Urban Meyer over on Urban's Take with Tim May on the On3.com YouTube channel. We're talking about Tennessee, and he likes Tennessee to beat Alabama on Saturday. We're going to take a listen to his clips coming up in just a moment. But, you know, these Alabama fans are pissed. They are flooding into the comments here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. They're not happy about it. Saw one guy in the comments, Kangaroo Black. He is an Alabama Crimson Tide YouTuber. You know, I told you guys I wanted somebody that creates content for Alabama football, a YouTuber, a guy that's more like us, not these national media type guys. Kangaroo Black would fit the bill for that. He was in the comment section of the video earlier, so I went and checked out some of his content. He is not happy. Guys, Alabama fans are sick and tired of the national media focusing on Tennessee instead of Alabama. Kangaroo Black, if you're listening, buddy, what are you doing tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.? Get on here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. I would love to talk Tennessee, Alabama. Think we could have a good time just talking football as a couple of fans. If not, that's cool too. Let's get into the comments from Urban Meyer, but first, you guys know what to do. Smash the thumbs up. Quick, free, easy. Helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. I know some of you guys think that that's ammunition, that you can attack me and say, Boogie's not an expert. Boogie's not an insider. Yeah, no kidding. I tell you that every single video because this is for the fans, by the fans. Crack open a beer. Come sit down on the back deck and let's talk about Tennessee football as fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. Join us live tomorrow morning. The morning show returns 9 a.m. Myself and Gabe will be going live talking Tennessee, Alabama. And then Saturday we'll be live an hour before kickoff and immediately following the game for the post-game show. Come hang out and light up a cigar, we hope. Let's jump into these comments from Urban Meyer. Again, this is Urban's Take with Tim May on 3.com. Talking about Tennessee, Alabama week. The audio is a little quiet. It's cranked as loud as it will go. I apologize. That's the way they have their mic set. But let's take a listen to Urban Meyer.
Is this the weekend Alabama finally goes down? What's your take? I mean, obviously they had that street fight with Texas A&M last week. You know, both teams are starting backup quarterbacks. But then the Milroe kid had some problems. It'll be interesting to see if Bryce Young is going to be available for Alabama this week. But they're going to Tennessee. It's the third Saturday in October. Traditionally, the time Alabama and Tennessee play. I mean, one of the great rivalries in college football. And it looks like it's been rejoined now because Tennessee looks rejuvenated under Josh Heupel. But
let's stop right there. That's the beautiful thing about it. And I get it. Alabama fans are going to talk trash. That's cool. You're welcome here. Come in here, talk some trash. Keep it clean, keep it civil. We can talk about this rivalry, but it's great to have the Tennessee-Alabama rivalry, the third Saturday in October, actually mean something. You know, sometimes other fan bases say, man, we want Tennessee to be relevant again. We want that rivalry to mean something. It's nice from our end. On the other side of that, I don't care if Alabama ever wins a game again. Let's hear some more, but it is fun to have the media, to have Urban Meyer, to have guys like Paul Feinbaum, guys on ESPN, Sports Center, Game Day. They're talking about Tennessee, and it feels like Tennessee is back. Let's hear more. Getting some comments from Urban Meyer on this game coming up on Saturday.
What's your take there on what we're about to see, Alabama at Tennessee?
Yeah, I grew up in that rivalry as well, watching it, and then also coaching the SEC. There was a time Tennessee was not even close to the most difficult place in the not even close to the most difficult stadium in the country to play.
Yeah.
And there'll be 107,000 there. There'll be another 50 to 100,000 people outside that stadium. I was there when I was a coach at Florida in 05. We played them at home 06, and they were top 5 in the country, and it's been a steady decline. So that Vol Nation, they're going to be ready to rock. If Bryce Young doesn't play, I think this might be the week. I think Tennessee's really good. I think Alabama's shown some chinks in the armor, which means that's like blood in the water to a shark. You know, that team is going to be, and that crowd is going to be. There's there's 15 years of build up for this game, for Vol Nation and really for Tennessee, just the alumni, the former players, and the current players.
Yeah. And Hendon Hooker, 24-year-old quarterback, leading.
15 years of frustration. This fan base is ready to unleash hell on Saturday afternoon. And the conversation all week has been about Bryce Young, whether or not he plays. If he plays, I don't think he's 100%. I just don't see it. If Milroe plays, or if Ty Simpson plays, there's a lot of talk, a lot of speculation out there. Some people saying that Ty Simpson may get the start on Saturday. I don't see it. I think we're going to see Jalen Milroe. It is what it is. If it's Ty Simpson, regardless, either way, are those two guys ready to come into a hostile environment inside of Neyland Stadium? And look, I get it. Alabama's got talent all over the field, full of 5 stars. The timing just feels right. It feels like it's time to go upset Alabama, make that statement on Saturday, and keep this train rolling heading into the Georgia game. We're going to skip every game, every single game. If Tennessee wins on Saturday, we're going to fire up our cigars. We're going to storm the field. We're going to rip down the goalpost. We're going to throw them in the river. We're going to stay up all night partying and celebrating. Then we're going to wake up the next morning. We're going to ask forgiveness for all the things we did the night before. And then we're going to turn our attention to Georgia and overlook every other opponent on the schedule. That's all there is to it.
Them, I mean, and playing extremely well, right? I mean, they're kind of getting it done on both sides of the ball, which is, I think, fascinating how quickly Heupel has turned that thing around.
It's needed. The world's better. The college football is better. It's like USC and the Wolverines and Alabama. You need those teams to be good, and it should be this way. So I can't wait to see. But I'm like you, man. I see a wild event. I see the crowd into it, and I see Tennessee winning that game.
There you hear it from Urban Meyer. He sees Tennessee winning that game. More and more of the national media is starting to buy in and believe the hype that is around this Tennessee football program right now. Now, is it to get clicks? Is it to get views? Or do they truly see something and believe in this football team? Hit the comment section and let me know what you think. You guys have already heard my prediction from Wednesday night, taking Tennessee to win 38-35 in a nail-biter. A lot of it's going to come down to who plays at quarterback. If Bryce Young plays and he's 100%, it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. And again, I've said it all week. Jahmyr Gibbs, absolute stud at running back. Can Tennessee stop the rushing attack of Jahmyr Gibbs? You guys heard Ben McKee on the show last night. If you've not watched that live stream, I know more of you usually watch the videos than the live streams. Go back and at least watch the first 30 minutes of that live stream last night. Ben McKee broke this game down, gave you a ton of details. He talked about the wide receiver core and how he doesn't feel like they're as elite as they used to be. Clearly, they still have talent, but Jahmyr Gibbs, your running back, is leading your football team in receptions. I don't think Alabama is as good as they've been in the past. They're still good. It's still going to be a tough game. If you made me put my life savings on the line, am I picking Tennessee to win? Probably not. But I'm riding that wave of emotion, that wave of energy, the excitement. I will not pick against Josh Heupel and this football team until they prove me wrong. Hit the comment section. Give me all your thoughts on what Urban Meyer had to say. Is the national media finally starting to believe the hype? Kangaroo Black, if you're listening, come find me. I would love to talk some football with you tomorrow. But that's going to do it for this one. Make sure you guys smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the merchandise. You know the link by now. Bonfire.com/store/TalkinVols. Those Buck Family shirts are going to be gone forever on Saturday. You better go get one while you still can. The links, again, all that is in the description. But that's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.